Wesfarmers has become the latest company to underpay its staff, the conglomerate admitting it had underpaid its target employees to the tune of about $9 million. It seems like a new business is popping up every day, doesn't it? Coles has also confessed to underpaying its workers $20 million over 6 years. And so those admissions come as the coalition flags tougher laws to protect workers, including naming and shaming companies that rip off their staff. So joining us now is Gerard Dwyer, the National Secretary of the Shop Distributive and Allied Employees Association. Gerard, thanks so much for joining us. Can I just ask, why is this, or why does this appear to be happening so often all of a sudden?
I think there's a number of factors at play. We obviously saw too many stories emerge early in 2019, and in November, after the large Woolworths announcements, my union, the SDA, said enough's enough. And we've written to over 100 significant Australian retailers, putting them on notice that we want to engage with them in an audit of their payroll. And we've now seen several announcements in recent days, and unfortunately there's more to come. This audit process is ongoing. We are unfortunately in a space where companies have not paid proper attention to their requirements under the law to ensure that their employees are paid properly. Now, what's at play? There's a range of factors, but one is this issue of the minuscule risk of getting caught. And I'm conscious of the Minister's comments about increasing penalties. And I think they're worthy suggestions. But to get to the crux of the matter really requires the enforcement powers for unions to be restored. We always had them, and these are just spot checks on payrolls. We always were there to ensure wage minimums were met.
Gerard, isn't it right, though, that workers who paid their union fees should be rightly questioning unions like yourself today, asking why you didn't pick this up?
Oh, no. Well, we have picked this up. A number of those cases last year started in our branches across the country. And the other thing is we need to understand we are talking now about the salaried employees predominantly in these companies, not those employees that are covered by enterprise agreements or awards. These are salaried employees, large numbers of whom are not members of a union. I must say, though, since we've become very active in this space, our membership in that area is growing. But they're largely non-union, but we're responsible for wages in the industry. We've engaged companies, we're in there and we're fixing it. But we're calling on the government to ensure that we're given the tools. Unions used to have the power on behalf of their members, on behalf of all workers in their industry, and on behalf of the community. Now, under recent attacks, they've taken those rights away from us. We had them 20 years ago. We didn't have a wages underpayment epidemic. We don't have those laws today.
What rights are you talking about?
Do. The right to go in and conduct spot checks on payrolls. It was, when I started as a union official, it was a core part of my business. It was good for the workers. They were paid properly. It was good for those employers who were paying the correct wages. And it was good for the community. The only one that's got anything to worry about in situations like that are those employers that are underpaying.
OK, Gerard Dwyer, we've got to go, but appreciate your time this morning. Thanks for joining us.
Thank you.